Welcome, good afternoon. It's the 21st of the third month of March, and it's the first day of spring, and I'd like to welcome everybody into the world where everything changed. You didn't do anything. You went to sleep at night, and you got up in the morning. You went to sleep in the afternoon, and you got up sometime later on, and they said it was spring, but it's not spring everywhere, and we're not all spring chickens anymore. We're not all young. We're not all that old, and we're not out of life, and it really doesn't make a difference anyways, the age. Is that right? Never too young to know. The thing I want to say is like this. I said in my last video I was going to come back and explain part of the Maggen David, and here's the way she goes. First of all, more or less, this looks like The Simpsons. The Simpson faces like come out of the letters. Right here, right, V1 and V1, 4, 5, and 6. V1, 4, 5, and 6. It's barred to each side. You see where the point? This is 5. So it's actually 4 blank, but in between everything is actually the halfway between 4 and 6 is 5. It's always 5, halfway between everything. 44, why do we get 44? In Greek, this is the 18th letter. In Greek, this is the 18th letter. You check them out over here. You put them together, it's an hourglass, my friends. That's why the girls weigh the time of man, because they're the ones who bring us into the world, which is 36 creation of man, 18, FL and R. Bring me the flare in the 8 world. Why 8? 36, 18, and 18. And if this was delta inside the Greek language, 2 deltas, I'm just using Greek letters, we total 44. Up and down, 4, 4, and 4. In all actuality, in the telephone, it's 2, 5, and 8. Total is 15. The average is 5. But the center, position 0 when you're standing on it, you're standing on it as it's the one spirit, and it's in the 5 position, and in the 2 worlds, 2015. By then, my book should be all drummed up in position. I keep telling everybody it's going to be done by the end of next year. So it's fun to dream, you know. Sometimes you just dream. I just keep bringing out whatever information I think is information, or whatever is pertinent that's in the book. Makes sense, don't make sense. Anyways, part of the story. Trying to make it as real as it is, because it is real. Israel is real, okay? The other thing about this one, if you take a look, okay, and I didn't finish calculating, 10 and 10. 10 and 10. 7 and 7. Why? Because these are east-west. They're made by the same thing, the triangle, the triangle, the triangle. They're all triangles. But this one is not joined with any. This one is whole, okay? So when you don't join whole, you get below and above. The total of 2 sides of a dice is always 7. 7 and 7 is 14. V1 and V1. Okay? Each dice, okay? V1 and V1, which would be 6 and 6 is 12. The 2 world, 13, 14. 10 and 10, 20, 14. 57, 75. Because if it was the cube of the dice, 2 sides is 7. But the actual figure of the angle alone is 5. 7, 5, 57. Do you want to know what this is? Where, the house, and how. Where are we living? How did we get there? The egg and the sperm. The egg and the sperm. Here's the egg and there's the sperm. Actually, you can say it's a penis. Or it's a pussy. If it's got a slit, it's a pussy. If it's just got no slit, then it's a penis. I mean, you see how easy it is to just change things around. It's like a slot machine. You know what I'm saying? That's how we keep on coming into this world. We just keep dying and keep coming back. Spare change. Loose change. A, D, A, and E. That's what it's basically all about. That'll bring you up to pi. 1 and 4, N. 1 and 5, O. N-O. O is the 15th letter. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is F. Now we got off and on. Okay? I'm just playing around real quick. I'm shooting shit out. Put the 1 next to the 3 and it creates the B. 1 and 3 is B. Put the 1 on this part of the 7, it becomes the 4. Take the 4 and turn it sideways, it becomes the Jack. Take the 3 and turn it around, it becomes the E, it becomes 5. Take the 3E and 3 and put them together, becomes the 8. The surrounding vibration on one side will be 3, and the surrounding vibrations on the other side will be 3, because it's got to be enlarged. It's got to be enlarged. Just like this here, it's going to be at least the size of this page by the time you make all the areas that have to be done. Because there's got to be a block in each one, 4 corners in every single house. In the house of 9, each one has 4 corners. You have no choice. House of 9. I was watching a little bit about Einstein, Isaac Newton. I like that. Me too, I want to know why God, like, hey, why did he call this plastic? Well, I want to know why God made people who did this call this, hey, yeah, we'll use this. You can also use it to pee in. You know what I'm saying? Why did they use this? Well, everything that has a number, everything has a number. And if you want to go down to the piano or any musical instrument, oh my God, 582, you should listen to that, Hertz. Everything has a number, and then it has a meaning. We have a dictionary. Well, something's got to match. I mean, everything we're doing in this world, right? If there's a God and he did creation, what do you think? He's completely different from everything we've done? He's done it completely different. He's unique. Everything he's done has never been repeated before. I don't think so. It's been repeated before, and again and again. It worked for him. Why wouldn't it work for us? He let us in. He took us out. We call it death. It's not his problem. You call it what you want. It's the only exit. How do you get out? Death. Is that the only exit? All right. Hey, guys. Tonight, apparently, we all die. If you really want to know it, here's the die. The die, or to come into the day, or to come into the dia, or the duo of time. You are not alone, and you're not actually here. But it certainly hurts. I wanted to show you something, because I was working on this, but I didn't get any results yet. I don't know how it works. This sits on top of this. You see it on all the banisters. You know when you walk down the rails and you slide? Oh, I'm sliding that, and then you get hit by this. What is this part? Is this our world? We're inside, stuck like this. Is time curved? Let me tell you one thing. 100%. Wherever we're going to go, time will be curved. If it wasn't curved, how do you get any of the tension to keep afloat, to have any of the tension to keep balance? Is that not right? Oh, you can see into my room, eh? Wow. I can't believe it. I'm just going to move that over. Wow, can you really see into my room? Yeah, I've, somehow there's got some, it's stuck on the wall. Yeah, I did something in my last video that I really didn't like. I'm not happy about it. It happened between the 7-minute and 30-second mark, and it wasn't really anything. I just showed off my medication, just playing a game, and I don't know. I don't like that. Sometimes I just like to be serious. It was a serious day today. We're coming up into one of the greatest days coming up. Greatest day ever for everyone. Tomorrow. Everybody loves tomorrow. And you know what happens with days and time? Somehow, tomorrow, if I thought about it today, it's too late. It's tomorrow. But we're never too young to care. And to sign off, there was something else, which was the lab rats. Carol Burnett used to do this. For all those who have any kind of children with cancer, my nephew has leukemia, and I never go visit my sister, and I don't feel comfortable about the whole thing, and I don't know, and I got the, you know, I had a bad taste in my mouth, you know, sometimes when I get involved in certain areas, so I try to keep myself, you know, clean. I don't know if it's right, you know, my heart is all there. You want me to do something? Hey man, call me up. I'm the first one. What in the world am I doing? You know, what am I doing? I've been home almost all day. You know what it's time for? That's right. To go out. Can't stay home all the time. So God sent us out. Hey, man, where are we? Ooh, I think we arrived at Bolthouse Farms. Wow, was it a lightning bolt? This is from California. You know what I see on paper and the fun people make and Google things that people think put up on Google and stuff? Just feeling good, eh? And I'm definitely assured that my fruits come from here. But are they, like, I'm afraid to eat anything anymore. Wow. You know, when it's too cold, it hurts my stomach. And I like it cold. Wow, I just drank it after being out for an hour. Anyways, is there anything else in here? A and E is 1 and 5. 1 and 5 equals to 15. 15 is the letter O, so you have A, E, and O. 15 and 5 and 1 is 21. You start all over again. How do you get the 1 and 2? Go 1 and 5, you come back to 1 and 2. 1, 1, like making a teardrop and putting two of them together. Oh, there's so many things. The letter L in sound uses the E in position 1. It is the value of 5 with the letter L, value of 12. The total is 17. The 17th letter is a Q. L pronunciation in French means her. Q is the queen, and I regard it always to the lady. As E and M meet the letter R. As for the REM sleep, because M is the pronunciation with the sound of the E at the 5th position, plus the M, 13 makes 18, which is the position of R. So now you have REM. And obviously, the basic of how, I mean, it's very simple. We're going to come down to the end, and it's going to be ABC 1, 2, 3, ABC, and Jackson 5, and that's what it's really all about, Jackson 5s, because that's what the whole game's about. Because you're actually a jack with a 5 avatar to keep you connected to the other world, Jackson 5s of ABC 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to start going over everything now. If you want to ask what I mean by it, what do I see deeper into it, you want to know, I will tell you. And that's basically what the answer is. Really what you want to know is what is the question? I'll give you the answer, an ABC, and then you're going to tell me I could have said anything. But that's all it is. It's 26 letters, and it's 10 numbers and combinations, and put them in the right order, explain it properly, but everybody knows that the world was created. I don't need a big bang. All I need is a creation with inside the numbers. Once you got the creation and the tunnels and the O's and the whirlpools, and you have the Bermuda Triangle made up inside the numbers and the letters, then you got creation about everything. It all begins with starting. That's all. All you have to do is start. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.